Bruce! Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany. I don't blame you for saying you were one of them. It made sense to placate them, even if it meant breaking Tiffany's heart.
Ah, she'll be fine.
That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce.
Well, I mean, she's not
only
a
matter of time
multi-billionaire,
before
is
she
she?
puts the rest of the pieces together. You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just...
Have her killed?
Tell her.
Oh, yes, of course.
I've always
of course.
regretted not being more honest with
That's
you
what I was
about your
thinking, too.
father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Tiffany's safety is more important than the truth.
Just be careful you don't drive her away. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes, your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation. And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your business client's cover story is going to cause problems. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter. After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her. It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will. Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting. Well, be careful, and good luck.
That was timed pretty well. They let us get through our whole conversation and everything. So does he just like stand there the whole time waiting for me, or does he like play a game like Candy Crush or something like on his phone?
Been a busy night.
Good to see you on your feet again. Here.
Like how many cigarettes has he smoked up to this point? Was that the first one? Or was that like number 6?
Coroner's office.
Imagine he gets pretty bored waiting for me.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save him. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
Now, I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that. Well, you'd think I'd know better. Sympathizing with the perps.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
Wow.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
Jesus, what's wrong with
You
you?
only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
Good God.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
Oh shit! Just got
She's
burned.
got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she?
You're like
She's
2 feet away from her.
Just say the word.
She
I'll
can
appeal to the mayor,
definitely
the
still hear
governor,
you.
Whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Jim, listen to me. I need you to let me handle this.
I've still got your back, no matter what. I don't
want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Her enthusiasm almost got her killed.
It didn't, though. Because of you.
I am pretty amazing.
To focus on.
That's fair.
So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep both.
Bitch, you told me
They're
to go along with
planning
them.
Something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this.
You're sending mixed signals here.
Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
If we do this, I want to guarantee that no one gets killed. No one dies.
No one has to join murder gangs run by maniacs either. Look, I know your code against killing, but I won't risk my agent's safety for a band of sociopaths.
But you are, though.
Batman,
That's why they're
if it's
agents.
bad for you, just remember, we're out here.
Their safety is kind
When
of
you're in
always
deep
at
like
risk
this,
because they're dealing
you
with
need
criminals.
Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you are not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
You'd be a lot happier if you weren't always expecting the worst, Waller.
I'd be out of a job if I didn't. When you're wrong, and it'll happen, you'll finally realize I'm just better at this than you are.
Dude, what? I've got a fucking grappling hook. What are you talking about?
Al, I'm in.
I have a vehicle that's literally named after my persona.
I'll be in and out, Alfred.
You have a pantsuit.
Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
All right. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
Does that be silly? Nah, you probably... Yeah, kick him.
Well, it seems like the Prince of Gotham is more like an empty suit. I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this, thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the hell?
John! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
Uh-oh.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
Oh, he's not happy. Yeah, take that gun.
Don't screw this up.
Stupid inanimate objects.
Fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice. I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Wait, what? Oh, I get it. Okay. There we go. Done. Wait. This is easy. No, god damn it. This one. Hey, I did it.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Ooh.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You showed me you were loyal back at your office. Did everything I asked, despite all the trouble I gave you. You probably noticed I like to stir things up.
She's taking a face turn.
It's a bad habit. And, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand.
No, you
see
are a
these
terrible
animals I
person.
work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
We all wear masks, Harley. You don't have to be a criminal for that.
Even you? You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. That no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife.
Language.
He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health.
Even his red
school,
glasses? Oh, no.
The whole shebang.
She's dead.
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I doubt his wife would approve if she realized what he's become.
She'd probably never want to wake up. Exactly.
So he'd be better off not getting what he wants.
You can say that again, but he might not want to hear it. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty.
Well, I kicked him in the
Sure you
nuts.
got
Not
both?
good enough?
And he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
This is a good subject to approach. Screw it. I'll try it.
I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. It don't make you president of the Dead Parents Club.
Vice president, at least?
If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
I have connections, Harley. Good ones. I dig up everything I can on potential business partners.
A background check? I guess that's only fair.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
All right, then. At least she didn't kill me, so that's a plus. And now I leave. Yeah, I hate tires too. I don't think she wants me in there. But I thought I might check.
Come back later, will ya?
Alright. I'll just fuck off right downstairs. It's fine with me. I can punch tires too. Maybe I can relate to him on that.
I was hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry.
Huh?
Fetch Wayne.
What, he wants water? Oh. What am I? Jesus Christ. That just shows how much of a fucking nerd I am. Oh yeah, he wants water. He's exercising. That's obviously what he would want. Asshole. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna fetch you anything yet. I'm gonna talk to John. At least he wants to talk to me.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before, and your office, and making me look good.
Actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before Wayne Enterprises. Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you'd do the same for me.
Wouldn't, but let's pretend I would.
You nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too.
Do I get one of those drinks?
I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Priska.
Now, Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham. Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
I am so perplexed by this sort of relationship they got going on. Like, I'm waiting for any moment where they pull out the rug from under us and show that actually Joker is kind of pulling the strings. Not that I'm, like, necessarily wanting that, but I just kind of have grown to expect it just because that's always been the dynamic between them two. I mean, Telltale has shown a propensity to do things differently. So maybe it is just Harley's calling the shots and that's all there is to it. But I don't know. I just feel like that there's something a little bit deeper there. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
Whoa, okay.
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find.
I felt like that was the proper
Especially
blend of
after
callous but
Riddler's death.
compromising.
We'll see if you can be trusted, Wayne. Very soon.
Okay, so I got his trust. I'm pretty much good to go. I'll still try to get Freeze, too. But I got 2 of 3. 66%, pretty solid. 75 if you count Harley, I guess. Alright. What's up, Goggles?
I heard about your wife, and I...
Oh. Relax.
Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
You can't go on forever like this. A fugitive caring for a terminally ill loved one? It's just not feasible.
What the hell do you know about it?
if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You
There
have
we
my
go.
word.
I may have misjudged you.
Yeah, you did. Where's my apology goggles?
Good luck.
Oh, I don't get one? Alright, fine.
He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Ah, shit.
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me!
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it!
Nope. That's not how that's gonna work.
Very good, Wayne. Very good. Maybe you do have what it takes to join us.
Well, at least I didn't kill him, I guess. Just crippled
package
him.
is moving.
It's not as
What's
bad,
going on?
right?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands.
Yeah.
I say we add him to the pact. In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted.
Thanks, Goggles.
Bruce is
Much
strong,
appreciated.
Smart, handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts you can. Where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours.
Alright, calm down, Markiplier.
Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important. Let's go.
We
Hit 'em
can
with
change the
line.
world. Yeah, can we?
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
No.
You are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here, now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Surface weapons at the
Oh,
ready.
I hate that guy's haircut.
Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
I'm glad he's probably about to die.
What was that? What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move! Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp.
Alright, here we go. Don't shoot me. I don't have a weapon, see? Shoot everybody but me.
Stay down.
You gonna try to be a tough guy or something? Yeah, fuck you.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door! Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
So no freeze gun for him, he just
Strike.
uses his hands now.
Go on, quickly. You were wondering
It's a nice streamlined way of doing it, I guess.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
Not as hokey, I suppose.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it out!
We don't have time for this.
We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on him. I'll leave this clean up to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here.
Waller, where are you?
Yeah, that doesn't look suspicious whatsoever. Why? What is the fucking point?
What are you talking
I thought he was
about?
supposed to be like the smart, practical one.
It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride!
Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it!
We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Oh, Jesus. I don't even know what she hit, but it looked painful. Oh, fuck off.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
As opposed to what, their knees?
It's a warrior's death!
Let's go Harley.
Brucey, come join the fun! Keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
Got him. Kick his ass, make it look convincing.
Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage.
Just got shot in a major artery and he's fine. He's got big muscles. It's no big deal. It's extra padding.
Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn
It stops the bullets or something. That's why you give him 2 arteries in the neck. You know, you lose one, you got the other. It's all good.
I'm out of here!
I love how they're all just like giving him a chance to be pissed off before they shoot him again. It's really considerate of the agents
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, he'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this slide.
He's probably having a ball. Cracking skulls.
He knew the risks. Bane shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
It's his fault he's in a pickle.
Be careful. You might wind up in a similar situation one day.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it. Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside? Go on. Open it.
Why?
I thought he stank when he was alive. You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants, getting yourself killed like that. We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need.
Whoa!
For the right price.
Oh, look at that. Alright, yeah, so that was the end to Batman, The Enemy Within, Episode 2. For anybody who is unaware, I think I already clarified this at the beginning of this episode, but regardless, I had already played this episode prior to having recorded it, back in, like, I don't know, whenever it first came out, back in, like, November or whatever it was. I streamed it, and I did a few different options that I can't even really recall because it's been a little bit. But yeah, so, I mean, I reacted a little surprised to a few things just because it's been so long and I don't quite remember everything that happened, just for anybody who saw that stream and then, you know, was a little weirded out by my reactions to things. I just don't remember everything, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, decent episode. I think the one thing that I have a bit of a complaint about is at the end there where Mr. Freeze is just going around freezing people and then killing them just for no apparent logic. Like there was no reason to do it. He just was doing it for the sake of it. And that doesn't seem to coincide with his characteristics, right? Like he's supposed to be, you know, no pun intended, but like cold and calculating and practical was a word that he used. And none of those things describe somebody who just randomly decides to kill people despite the fact that it doesn't help his goal whatsoever. That sounds more like a Bane or a Harley thing. But they gave that to Freeze, I guess to create conflict between him and Bruce. That's really the only thing I can think of. Other than that, it just seems kind of silly and contradictory for what they're trying to do with his particular character. But I digress. Aside from that, Waller is a bit of a dick, and I don't like her power play nonsense. I'm a little bit weirded out by Harley's whole, like, 180 just out of nowhere. Like, she's challenging me and trying to, you know, be a dick and all that. Like, she gave an explanation, to be fair, which makes it a little bit easier to kind of digest that she's, you know, she was testing me, trying to see if I would crack or anything like that. And then, you know, she becomes a little bit more understanding as the episode goes along. But that seems to tend to be like a method that Telltale employs in a lot of their games, where a character will just do things for the sake of conflict and then later turn out to be a completely different person. It's a thing they like to do. It's a very common trope they go with, and on its own, I don't hate it necessarily. I think that it can be done when used sparingly, but they seem to do it so often that it just, I noticed it so much that it's kind of become a little bit grating in a way. But despite all those complaints, I still enjoyed the episode. Yeah, for the millionth time, like, they do a lot of new things, and I'm really intrigued to see where they go with a lot of those decisions, if they end up, you know, eventually diverting and doing something completely different and out of the realm of most of the lore in Batman, or if they decide to just kind of at some point turn around and do a U-turn and try to go back to the roots and for example, I mentioned earlier how Harley is this very domineering character in this, and she sort of presides over Joker, and that's very different, extremely different from most of what Batman has done in the past with those two characters. It's usually Joker who's in control, and Harley that's kind of like his minion. I'm curious where they decide to take that eventually. But that's just sort of a microcosm of the bigger thing that I'm talking about. So yeah, anyway, that was the end of that episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and look forward to more very soon. And if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to like and subscribe and all that, and I will see you guys next time.